Yes, people, welcome back to the channel today with N90 with the Football Talk Show. We are going to talk some Liverpool transfers as we always do. But before I get into the video, guys, I want to say a big thank you to all the subscribers that subscribed so far. We're on 46 subs. So big up to you guys for being part of this journey. I'm trying to get to 50. So anyone new watching this, please do hit the like and subscribe. And big up everyone that's returning for the videos. Oh, so that's great, man. I appreciate everyone that stayed tuned. We're going to get straight into this and we're going to see the latest Liverpool news. And it has been insane recently. So you know how we always do. Pop the transfer updates there. Let the little thing at the bottom come up because it looks nice, doesn't it? It just makes everything look nice. Now, I'm going to share my screen with some news from X. And it is about this gentleman. And that is Darwin Nunez. I'll zoom him a little bit here from LFC Transfer News via Fabrizio Romano. So Darwin Nunez has given the green light to Napoli and is open to the move after being presented Antonio Conte's project. The deal now depends on financial feasibility as Liverpool want important transfer fee. Okay, so he looks good in the Napoli kit as well, doesn't he? He looks good in it. But yeah, this is heating up recently. I didn't see before that the fee was around 37 million that Napoli first offered Liverpool. But I think Liverpool want a bit more up in the mid 40 region. So that is going to be one there that's to look out for. I do think his time is up at Liverpool. But yeah, you guys below, let me know. Below in the comments, let me know what you think of this deal and how much do you think we should actually get for Darwin Nunez. So this would be... I feel sorry for him at the way at the same time, but at the end of the day, it was probably time for him to move on. But this is probably good news for a lot of Liverpool fans because we do need a better striker in. So out with the old, in with the new regarding Darwin Nunez. Wish him all the best, nothing but the best for him in his career, just that he didn't make it at Liverpool. Right, so you guys let me know in the comments who you want to come to replace him. I know we had the Isak talks, there was Osimhen talks going on. So yeah, man, but looks like Darwin Nunez is heading out of Liverpool Football Club. Right, we're going to continue going down on this page. Now, another cult hero, as people would say, defender Nat Phillips is undergoing a medical today ahead of completing a permanent transfer to West Brom. Now, you guys will know about Nat Phillips when we had that big injury to Virgil van Dijk and other players that the season. I think it was during the COVID season he played a lot. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a season where this guy had to step in and start doing bits. He was okay player, you know. Obviously, he didn't get his chance at Liverpool because we ended up everyone started getting fit and we had better players around. But he did a good job in my opinion. And nothing but respect for Mr. Nat Phillips. You know, hopefully he does well at West Brom. But yeah, man, go on and do you. Nothing but the best for Nat Phillips, man. Right. On to one of our current centre-backs who's in the first team, Konate. There's been news, Matt Hughes Media. It says Liverpool plan to revive discussions with Konate later in the summer, but are adamant they will not be forced into overpaying. Now, this is something where I agree with. I don't think Liverpool should overpay on wages for Konate. If he was fit for the last 3 years, then I would agree with, you know, him getting the money he wants. I think he's asking for around 200,000 for a centre back, but for his level is not bad. But it's the only thing is I think Liverpool think about his injury record and everything like that, which goes on with him. He played his most games this season, as you guys know. It's not surprising that we won the league that he played so much. So if he can keep himself fit, he deserves the money. But you know, LFC, Richard Hughes, all those guys, I'm not sure if they want deals with the contracts, but they have their deal that they probably want to give Konate, and it looks like maybe Konate is doesn't like it. The agents, he's probably seen people like Salah and Virgil get big contracts, and the Works is coming in big contracts. So he's probably thinking, why can't I do the same? I just won a league. We'll have to wait and see this one that heats up because we do have Mark Guehi coming in. Well, hopefully he comes in because I think we're selling Quanta. So I think we'll talk about that in this video also. But yeah, I do think Mark Guehi can come in and actually battle Konate for his spot. So doesn't really leave Konate in the greatest position because there are players out there that we could replace him with. But ultimately, would I want to see Konate leave? No, I think he's a great defender, knows how to play in our squad, knows the playing style. and a kind of robust, not the greatest technically, but he can still do long passes. You know, he can obviously take on defenders, break between the lines, has good games against Real Madrid. I don't want to see him leave, but I would like to see this contract situation sorted out so we know what's going on. So either Liverpool can move on or keep him at the club. That's what my opinion there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below on the Konate situation. Would you want to sign a contract, or do you think we should sell him? Because we don't want to end up losing him on a free to, you know, Real Madrid. So we don't want that at all. Let's see here. What's going on next? Yep, this is the one I was talking about next. Jarell Quansah. Now, I know that we've agreed a deal with Bayer Leverkusen to sell him, from what I've been reading. So I know that Liverpool are going to get up to 40 million for him, but that's with add-ons. So I know we have 30 million up front we're getting for Jarell Quansah. But it looks like the buyback clause information has come out, and it says Liverpool buyback clause for Jarell Quansah is worth more than 60 million euros, so 51 million. So this is if, imagine he becomes like a £100 million player. So for Liverpool, we could get 51 million. Other teams have to pay more. That is not bad business from Liverpool, if you're asking me. So because he's still a young player with talent, and if he goes there and, you know, matches it up in the Bundesliga, getting him back 51 million would be like a coup. So can't complain about that one. I hope wish nothing but the best for Quansah at Bayer Leverkusen. Hope he does well, and obviously hope he does well for England also, because we do want England to do well at the trophies and European cups and World Cups. So that's not too bad. I hope my StreamYard is saying that there's one bar on the Wi-Fi. It's been messing up. I hope you guys can see it properly and good here. Let's see. This is the what's going on here? That's the Wirtz. Is Wirtz getting a number 8? He's trying to make a joke. Okay, that's funny. I didn't know that was there, but started trying to do a joke at Szoboszlai. But we have the Kerkez news. Now, this news has been going on for a long time. We know this man has been twerking for Liverpool. One of the best left backs in the Premier League so far, and the young up-and-coming players in Europe. Milos Kerkez is expected to be officially announced on Tuesday at David Ornstein. So that is great. So if that is announced tomorrow, that would mean we have all these free signings in through the door before the preseason starts. And I would like all our signings to be coming before preseason, so we can kind of have a borderline to see where the team fits and what we're going to play, and just overall just to see what the team is going to look like, man. It'll be excited for him to come in. But yeah, this guy here, man, he's probably going to be our starting left back. Sorry, Andy Robertson. Obviously, with time, sometimes people's performance has gone down, and Robertson's performance hasn't been the greatest for the last couple of years. And Milos Kerkez coming in would be great. Now, I know there was news that Andy Robertson was interested in the Atletico news, but that has died down so far. So if we was going to sell Robertson, I know that we was going to get in Gerald Hato. I think his name is Gerald Hato. You guys let me know, but I was going to call him Hato. But Hato, that will be a backup to Milos Kerkez, which is not a bad one as well. He's 18 years old, Hato, and from the Netherlands as well. So we're getting like a Netherlands contingency at Liverpool. So I hope it keeps going, because they do have some ballers coming out from that side of the country. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Kerkez stuff. Are you guys excited and happy to finally see him come into the club? Another thing we have here is Malik Fofana as a potential replacement for Federico Chiesa. Head of recruitment Barry Hunter highly rates him, ranking him as a top target. Now, I know Chelsea want him as well. So when there's a young player coming through and multiple clubs are in from, especially with Chelsea, because they probably like getting young players, and you know what they do, and then sell them for good value. But yeah, I wouldn't mind him coming in to the club. This would be great. Young, talented player. Is very young as well, so he can bend into the squad, so he knows he won't be coming in like a starter. But it'll be good to get these players in the club playing as a backup to like Salah. So I'm guessing he plays on the right-hand side if he's a Federico Chiesa replacement. So that wouldn't be too bad, man. It's good to see the young talent Liverpool buying them and coming into the club, so we can benefit through in the future. This one will probably heat up after we sell Nunez and the Chiesa. When those two deals go through, this could be one to watch. But I don't know how much we'd get him in for. There hasn't been any touted how much million we would buy him for. But yeah, man, this one is a good one. Let me know if you guys have seen him play before in the comments, and what do you think about this deal? And do you think he'll come in and be a great player at Liverpool? We all hope so. Mark Guehi, this was 21 hours ago, won't sign a new contract at Crystal Palace, leading to a club preference to sell this summer. Okay, Guehi is seeking immediate game time if he moves ahead of the 2026 World Cup. From Ben Jacobs. Okay, now this one is a tricky one because will he want to come in at Liverpool if Konate is still there? So I think what Liverpool are doing is they'll probably have a look at the Konate situation and then see who we can get in. And Mark Guehi is probably one of the top of the list. But it has been talks that because Konsa's leaving, they want to get Mark Guehi in to replace Konsa, which if Liverpool are doing that, that is a crazy, crazy quality difference because Mark Guehi is way ahead of his time past Konsa's game development. So this guy is a Premier League starter, FA Cup winner, and he starts for England as well. So I know that Thomas Tuchel wants his players to be more around in the first team when they're playing, coming to playing for England. So Mark Guehi would be a definite player I'll definitely take at the club. I definitely think also as well, he does have some attributes that's better than Konate also. So we can get, we might do a breakdown in another video, but Mark Guehi coming in for, if you're asking me about replacement, this guy is probably the best match. I do think Mark Guehi is much more technically better on the ball than Konate and a better passer, 100%. So getting him in the club, I would definitely not be profound from not getting that in, because that would be great. He's definitely, defending wise, they're both good at the same thing. Like, they're stoppers, last ditch blocks. There's seen that a lot from them. So that would be very, very good. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see Mark Guehi come at the club. Right, guys, another one was Luis Diaz. Now, I feel a bit sorry for Luis Diaz because his dream move to Barcelona is gone because they've now got Nico Williams, and Barcelona did not want to pay the 80 million euros, so they went for someone cheaper. But it is touted that Nico Williams is going to be getting paid 400k from Barcelona. So that doesn't make sense. Add that up, guys. You know what I mean? Add that up. But we got here, Bayern Munich have entered the race to sign Liverpool forward Luis Diaz. The desperation for a top winger has increased, and the German side have set their sights on the Colombian. Now, do I want to see Luis Diaz leave? No, I do not. I don't feel like selling him will be the best option in this time and the moment, because if we sell him, we would definitely have to pay out some big money. The instant person that comes to mind would be Anthony Gordon. I think he would cook at Liverpool. Or there is players like a Barcola also who I'd like to come in at the club. Whether that would happen, that will probably be dream signings. So we have to wait and see. But keeping Luis Diaz at the club for me seems like the best option right now. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think we should sell Luis Diaz and cash in on him? Or do you think he should stay and, be at the club? And he's got 2 years left on his contract. So I don't see why. But it depends. Yeah, get the comments below, guys. But I definitely want to see him stay at the club. Yes, so I also want to say a big thank you for everyone that's watched to the end and stayed to the end. Also, a big thank you for everyone that subscribed before. If you're new, please do leave a like and subscribe. And so let's try and get like a 20 likes goal for this video. Why not? Because the likes help push the video out. You guys will see me throughout the week with some more update videos. You might see me on some other Liverpool fan channels as well this week. I am on holiday, so it's good to get some content out. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about these transfer rumors, below in the comments. Like, subscribe, and you see me guys soon. All right, peace out.